Hello everyone, today we are going to take a look at the HYCHIKA cordless precision screwdriver, and this is a very interesting tool, and beside that this is great value because it comes with a lot of things included, and this is going to make your small do-it-yourself jobs a lot more pleasant. So let's unbox it. First of all, you get some cards here about thank you choosing this tool. Okay, we get the instructions manual here in several languages with images, tables and so on. Pretty good. You get all what you are interested in, how to operate it and specifications, and this is very well packed up, so we get extra cardboard in the cardboard box. And now we can take this out from the camera, and there's the tool, and looks really nice. And when you open it up, there's the screwdriver, and we get a lot of stuff here. As you can see, you can zoom in or pause the video. You have plenty of things here, but the surprise is that that's not all of it. This is just a part of it, because in this tool case you are just going to do this, and like that you have a lot more things here. So you get the USB Type-C cable to charge it, because the screwdriver itself uses USB Type-C to charge. And there's our tool. It's packed up in plastic, so we are going to release it from that. Much better. It has a really nice metallic finish, and we have here the button forward and reverse, and it also has LED lights to light up where you are working with it. Simple design yet effective, and it has here a USB Type-C charge port where you can use the provided cable. So in the main train here you get a myriad of tool heads. So you get Torx, you get normal screwdrivers, you get Phillips head, you get flat ones, you get prolonged, these are Torx, normal, so you get everything. You also get an adapter, you also get some hex key adapters for fine screws. So you get all of that included with the screwdriver. And here in this other part, the back box, you get other tools such as this. Looks like a scalpel, but this is not a scalpel. This is, for instance, it's a pry tool when you are working with mobile phones or something. For instance, I'm going to use this keyboard. This is working. I don't have any kind of problems with it, but I'm going to use it as a test subject. So when you want to pry it open, you can use this fine tool. It goes in and you can crack it open, of course, when you remove the screws. And that's not all, because you get here a lot of other things such as these, which are also prying tools. This will go in, and they are very fine. They are very thin, so they are not going to scratch the object, and you have a lot of force to break open something. It's just like if you work in mobile repair centers, you use similar tools because they are going to help you open mobile phones. For instance, this thing here, this suction cup, this is for pulling out screens. When the screen is unglued, you put this and take it out. Also comes with a pin to poke those cards out, such as SIM cards and SD cards. You also get a magnetizer here, so you can use it for the tool heads. So if you have a small screw somewhere and you want to take it out and you don't reach it, you can magnetize the tool head, and then it's going to attract the screw. You also get other adapters, such as this long one for hard to reach screws. You get a brush, you get a lot of other things such as plastic pry tools. You get also two tweezers, which are different models. You have one curved and one flat. Then you also have this tool, and this is for hard to release screws. So if you have a screw that is not going to be opened by this one, because the torque is limited, because this is tiny, and you have something that is really stock, then you can use this one, put the tool head that you need, for instance this one, just force open that screw, and then you can move this to the electric one and take it out. But now that I have shown you, let's do a test. So for instance, I'm going to use the same keyboard here. Again, this is fully functional. I have nothing with it, but let's see if this works. So I'm going to find here, this has normal Phillips screws or something like that. So I'm going to choose here something, maybe this one. Alright, so I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to put it here. Let's see. So this is unscrewing because it's back, and this is forward, this is screwing. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to choose one random so it locks into the screw. I'm going to push it in, and then let's see if it unscrews it. And the screw is simply out. And from this tool you get this tiny box, which I wonder what this is useful for. As simple as that. I'm not losing the screws anymore. Let's try another one. So I'm going to pick a random one, this one. So this is locked, and simply impressive, the screw is out. So as simple as that. This thing works especially well on fine things, because this is actually a precision tool. It's not for taking out huge locked screws and Loctite screws from bikes and cars and other stuff like that. So for fine things it works just fine. And now I'm going to also put the screws back. So this is not magnetic, so let's try the magnetizer. So this thing has here two sides. So here it says demagnetize and magnetize. On this side doesn't say anything, so I guess that I should use the lower part where it says magnetize. So let's hope that this is going to magnetize my stuff here. And yep, it has magnetized the screw, so it's doing the proper job. And now let's see, where was the screw taken out from here. Okay, I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to use the forward button. Comes in convenient, and it's in. Then I'm going to take the other screw from the box. I'm going to fix it here. Stays really nice because of the magnet. And that one from this side here. And oh, and this thing has some really nice power into it. You can actually feel it working your hand backwards while it tightens the screw, so it has some really nice torque into it. It has a geared motor with gears inside, and it also has a, it says here, a 330 milliamp hour battery, and that should be enough for some work. And it also has 180 rotations per minute, and it uses a lithium ion cell because this is a 3.7 volt battery. So somewhere here you get a lithium ion battery inside, so that means that you get a lot of runtime and no problem with memory effects, such as working with old tools that had nickel metal hydrate and nickel cadmium batteries, which are ancient. And now, while I preparing to end this video, I'm going to put all things back together. And I must say that the HYCHIKA company is really nice because they are doing what others don't. For instance, their tools are available always on their website, and you can also buy accessories and consumables for their tools. and you don't have to actually wait for some promotions and other things to be able to buy what you need. And yes, I'm talking about a company that has become very famous in Europe. It's I'm not going to call it right now. You can buy it in some shops. They have shops all around, but they also sell food and milk and water and other stuff. And when you buy tools from them, you buy the tool, but they don't supply anything to it. And when you need something for the tool, they don't have it, because they are selling milk and they are selling other stuff, and it's not a promotion on the tools, so you don't get what you need. The rant is over. It's not about them, it's about HYCHIKA this time. So they make really nice tools, they give you great value on their tools, they give you very good support, and they give you everything that you need for the tools that you have brought from them. Batteries, accessories, chargers, everything. They are always available on their site with their support, which is really, really good. And if you are from Europe, they also ship them from a European warehouse, so they come to you in just a few days. It's a very fast shipping, and you don't have to pay customs or anything else. They just arrive at your home, which makes them brilliant. So until my next video, see you and bye bye.